message from the management. Eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. It's comments time. Cynthia. Lisa has an epiphany every day re her hair. I was in a cancer centre waiting room yesterday. Oh, I hope you're okay, Cynthia. You and your family. I mean, you may have been there for another reason, but there's the more button. Why won't it work? Hang on, I'll make this a full page for it to work. Stupid thing. Right, let's get back to that. I was in a cancer centre waiting room yesterday, and two women shared how their post-chemo hair was growing back. One thought it was almost a year starting to grow. The other had a warm hat on because it's so cold out. They make special cancer hats as well, don't they? So they're super soft because, as well as it being cold, their scalp is so sensitive now because of radiation and everything. It makes it really sore, and I don't know what they make the hats out of. I don't know if it's cashmere. See, that's something she could do, is buy cashmere for other people, but she wouldn't, tight-fisted fuck. But anyway, I thought about how hard these women were fighting to survive, and the hair falling out is a serious side effect. These women were sharing helpful stories and bemoaning that they could not help their own children while they themselves were sick. If any of the commentators think people are jealous of Lisa, they simply suffer from confirmation bias and cannot see that no one will remember Lisa, but many will remember those who value life and think of others, as Jules does. Oh, that's so sweet, Cynthia. Thank you. See, I wish I could knit, but then again, wool things aren't comfy. But even just for little ones in the NICU, do you know what I mean? It's like, I'd love to be able to do something like that, knit or crochet and give things to the hospital, but I can't. My gran taught me to knit. God, she had the patience of a saint. The only thing I was ever any good at was casting on, like making all the what do you call them? Oh dear, it's going to be a great day, isn't it? But I could do that, but once I started knitting, I'm too heavy-handed, and I'd pull the wool too tight, and then I couldn't get my needle in, and it was like, no. So I used to be, can we start again? And she's, fuck's sake. My gran had to give up knitting because she had a heart disease, and they said that action was no good for her heart, and it was the one hobby that she really enjoyed, and it's like, really? So we used to sit and watch wrestling instead. Mystical Fairies, wishing Madam a very happy birthday. Hope she had a great day. Thank you very much. I told her, I said, my ladies are wishing you a happy birthday. And she went, that's nice. I said, do you want to say anything else? And she went, well, it's kind of weird that people around the world are wishing somebody they've never met a happy birthday. And I said, because they feel like they know you, because I'm always talking about you. And she's like, oh, okay. Tell them I said thank you. She's a funny little thing. Cynthia, I would like it if Lisa could do her vids from the loony bin. Oh, Jules, she's so watching your content. She's addressed the family chin and washing new clothes, just to name a few topics. And I suspect Brooke gets no key because Lisa thinks her baby will use the house when she and... Here we go. Ugh. Stupid. Nope. Use the house when she and John are out of town. There's no trust in this narc, or is she too cheap to get a key copied? Seriously, Lisa. But the thing is, Brooke must have had a key when she lived there, so why take it off her? Do you know what I mean? Wouldn't you leave it with your kids and you're like, oh, last minute, I'm going away at the weekend. Can you pop in and water the plants? Or can you pop in and feed the cat? Or, do you know what I mean? And then you don't have to, oh, I'll drive over with the key. They've already got one. And does John... Oh, they do go out of town at the same time. But then she has Brooke stay there when they're both gone to watch Will and feed the cat. So I don't get it. Makes no sense to me. It's because she has to be in control. That's what it is. So Brooke can't just come and go when she feels like it. She has to come when Mummy's there to let her in. Mystical Fairies, 2540 to 2554.
This is something that I discovered. My mom already had it and knew about it, but when we were eating, 2 nights we ate prime rib, and they had this on the table, and it is flaked salt. And when you're...
She really didn't know what flake salt was a thing. She really didn't know that flake salt was a thing. I just can't. Shaking my head. I know. And she brought up 2 children. God help them. Wow, would never have guessed that salt tasted salty. I know. Shook me to my core, Mystical Fairies. Joyce, no. Salt tasting salty. Not in Lisa's world. Why do they do that? Copy things. Mystical Fairies, I find it very interesting that Lisa hardly never mentions her sister-in-law. I know, it's always her brother and her niece and she never mentions her. No, because her sister-in-law's got a brain and she can't fucking stand Lisa. She's got her number and Lisa knows it. And like I said, if I was her sister-in-law, I'd be back the fuck away from my daughter and stop buying her all the shite that you buy. She's in fucking middle school. She doesn't need it yet. And if she wants to go out and buy makeup, I'm doing it with her. I'm her mum. Now go fuck yourself. It's like I've got a friend, probably mentioned them before, but I used to be a member of a email group back in the day, and it was Happy Mums of Special Kids, and we used to email each other in like a loop. It was really clever how it worked. Anyway, one of the ladies had a little boy, and I've watched that little boy grow up, and funnily enough, he just messaged me today, and every so often, out of the blue, he'll send me a message. What do you think about so and so? Oh, such and such happened. What do you think about that? Blah blah blah. Anyway, he mentioned something about trans, and I was like, I'm happy to talk through this with you, but I really think you should go and talk to Mum. And it's like, there is no way. I even mentioned it today because he bobbed up today with a question. I mentioned it to Jed and I said, I would never do that. Can you imagine then, later on in the day, if he says, oh, you know, I was thinking about this and I spoke to Jules and she said, and his mum would be gutted. It'd be like, that's something really important and I'm your mum. Why didn't you think like you could come to me? So I would never do that. But Lisa doesn't care, stomping in, buying makeup. She'll be buying a fucking lingerie soon. I tell you, I'd have a fucking restraining order if I was the sister-in-law. Lena, or her brother. I bet they don't get along. No, she always mentions her brother, but not the sister-in-law. Joyce, I have a feeling that Lisa considers her sister-in-law beneath her. Yep. Malva, I suspect her sister-in-law doesn't want Lisa to mention her name or be associated with her. She's the director of operations for a corporation. Who could blame her? Oh, I never knew that. It's amazing what you find out on the Gossip Bakery, isn't it? That's what I miss out on now, is like all the little nuggets of information. But yeah, if I was her sister-in-law, I'd have nothing to do with her, I'm sorry. Mystical Fairies, 38 to 3811. Isn't that the point of receiving PR?
Friday haul before last, I had so much PR in that haul. I decided that day that I'm not going to feel like I have to show you every single bit of PR that I get. I guess I...
She wants to treat it like a sweet gift and never mention it. Or shove it in our face. Oh, look what I got. She can't be bothered showing it properly. That's her problem. So she's going to say, well, I won't show it at all. And then people won't know I got it. And if there's something really good, I can say I bought it and no one will know the difference. I don't know. It's 4234. She's still trying to find her perfect shade in foundation.
Foundation. You know, I'm on the eternal hunt for the perfect shade of Armani Luminous.
See, that's the thing. You said, I thought she had gotten coloured matched with the Fenty counter at the conference she went to in LA. She did, yeah. So she knows what she is in Fenty. She knows what she is in Maybelline. She knows what she is in so-and-so. But she wants to know what she is in Armani because she has to have her colour in every foundation under the sun. Oh, look what Tech Help got me. He said he got it the other day, but I was asleep. A whole 1.5 litres of strawberries and cream. He got me 2 of them. Because normally I only get like a little case of 8 cans from Iceland, but they had that in his shop. And he said nobody was buying it. He said probably because they didn't realise the price was right. It's a 1.5 litre bottle, and it's next to the little litre bottles, and that was 79p, and the litre ones are 99, and so everyone's like, that can't be right, it's probably twice as much, I'm just going to buy the little bottle. And it's like, so I said, don't tell them, just keep them for me. It's funny now when he goes up to the till with odd stuff, they're like, Mum? Yeah, Mum. Mystical Fairies 4308. I choked on my soup when she said that. What? Oh, please don't eat and watch. I've started putting the message back on just so people aren't choking and spitting stuff.
I looked at her, I was like, we look alike. We had the same, like...
I know. Surely. Did she not realise how stupid that sounded? Mamacita. Hang on, I just need to clean my glasses. Have I left? No. That's loud. My husband just asked, is that the idiot? Jules, as always, lovely to see and hear your lovely voice. I don't want to be an idiot. I unsubscribed from Mummy's Makeup and Moscato because of their numerous references to Melissa. Are they always talking about her too? Marnie and Madison may be next. You really deserve combat pay for torturing yourself with this painful LA vlog. God bless you. And you too, honey. Say hello to the hubby for me. Claire, happy birthday, madam. Thank you. And they will always want their mummy. You are very obviously have a very wonderful relationship with them. I do. I'm very lucky. I am very lucky. They're good kids. Sylvia, she's not a pet person. She is so effed up. Talking of pet people, that got me as well. The picture at the end. I love seeing Pusscat at the end. But did we see Pusscat sat in a box? Normal. Cat, box, goes together. Cat sat in a box on the floor. So she's showing the people that are paying $25 for a lipstick and $25 for a lip liner that the boxes that their item's going to come in has been made and thrown on the floor. The cat slept in it and it's going to be covered in cat hair and whatever's on the floor. Really? We've already seen the dirty shoes and the dirty clothes. It's like, why would anyone buy anything from her? Mystical Fairies. I can't imagine Mac ever hiring Lisa. No, it's because they didn't. It's got to be a lie. Lena, her hair is still damaged as fuck and it grows so slow. Exactly. Her eyeshadow never shows. Why wear it? Exactly. Oh, you can see here today. No, I can't. Carrie May. That Sephora lady is much prettier than you, Lisa. You two look nothing alike. Thanks for the laugh, though. She doesn't realise how stupid she is. She really, she needs her editor or somebody to say to her, I wouldn't leave that bit in if I were you. But then you can't tell her because she knows everything. You best believe I'm going to that rinky-dink Sephora, Lisa's words, not mine, in Wilmington and let them know that you called them that. Oh, let us know what happens, Carrie. But they're all her friends. Will they back her up? Nancy, yes, ma'am, you're 100% right. Is that the one about her clothes? Yeah, it's like, why is she looking for herself? She's found herself. Pandas in the desert. Happy birthday to madam. Hope it was a wonderful birthday. Very low key. As long as she's got cake, she's happy. Thank you. Mystical Fairies. Yay! Finally made it to the end after a few breaks. Thanks for the laughs as always. You're very welcome and thank you for sticking it out. Valerie. Mac. Even Ulta stores. They are beauticians with certificates. Exactly. They've done something before they went there. And they have a big long test. They have to do makeup on people and a whole load of things. I think it was Petrolude back in the days was saying how difficult it was to get into Mac. And I remember Leisha trying to get a job in Mac as well. And or she was working in Mac and she said what it was like. And it's like, there's no way they just fucking see someone on the street and go, oh, your makeup looks good, do you want to come and work for us? No. Susan, she really is clueless, isn't she? Yep, totally. Pandas in the desert. We look alike. What the fuck? The woman is insane. I know. Tricia, happy birthday to Madam, thank you. She's the same age as my oldest grandson. Wow. Yes, where did the time go? It seems like yesterday when he was born. Oh, wow. That's cool. Valerie, lol. I don't know what was funny, Valerie, but I'm glad you found it funny. Tricia, since she doesn't like to spend a lot of money on food, I hope that John shops for the groceries and buys what he and Will likes. She doesn't cook anyway, so let her get her own food. She's so selfish. Yeah, John does the grocery shopping. John does everything in that house. She does fuck all. And then she says, oh, you can wear this round the house. Yeah, you can when you're doing nothing. Pandas in the desert. I don't believe the Mac bullshit either. No, she's not selling it to us, is she? Jace, is it just me? But I want to slap Lisa into the real world. Lisa is so happy that she shops for her fantasy self. I'm sorry, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're happy with your day-to-day life, then why would you feel the need to create a fantasy self? Exactly. Why would you? Lisa lives in Wilmington, but she dresses for the streets of New York or Milan. It's beyond sad that this woman feels the need to create a whole new world for herself. Yep. Lorena, she's not happy to spend time with her family. Why doesn't she spend time with John? Go to date nights, travel. Date nights, travel. She escapes her home to her fantasy shopping sprees. V2B. Something she's not. Sad. Trying to be something she's not. Yeah. And the thing is, like I said to Jed, okay, so the things need packing. Clear the fucking dining room table. Put all the boxes on the dining room table. Sit around the table. Have a coffee. Have a laugh. Talk about shit. And make boxes. No. She's not going to dirty her hands making a box. God, no. Tricia, seriously, does she really need a makeup case that big when she goes travelling? I could go somewhere for months and not need anything that big. I remember when we used to go to the caravan, I had so much shit and it was like, what do I bring? And I ended up, it's like you said, I had a little fucking cosmetics bag that size. It's like, that's all you need. I know I don't need all the shit I've got, but I like looking at it, so there. Joyce, bare minimal. The term is bare minimum, you inbred hick, sorry. I know, she always says that, doesn't she? Jen, 4322. She's watching your videos. Because she showed a black lady. No doubt about that. Now she's being inclusive. Yeah. Or trying to be. Joyce, I know. I woke up one morning and my daughter was 46. When the fuck did that happen? It's maddening, isn't it? It's like, what? Who? No! I remember Tech Help sat cross-legged on the floor watching Pingu. It's like, no! And that he said to his dad the other day, that was so funny. It's like, where are you going? He went, fuck off, I'm nearly 30, I can go where I want. Christina, happy birthday, madam. Wishing you a fabulous day. Thank you very much. Joyce, Lisa bought a makeup case. Can anyone tell me, have they seen her use it since? Apparently she hasn't, because she didn't want to spearmint it on the trip to New York. So we'll see. I've got a New York one to do. So we'll see if she says she put a new bag on the side, or was it a caboodle. Jen, one... Oh my God, I'm dying. What happened?
Stinky, musky, sly, old stooty,
stoat.
And then, what is it?
I love Rick Mail. Every time she says something like that, Minky or Foxy or whatever, that's all I hear in my head is Rick Mail. Joyce, Lisa is 55 years old and she's just now discovered coarse salt. Not only that, folks, but coarse salt is salty. Who knew that salt could be salty? For fuck's sake. Patty Cakes, happy birthday to your daughter. You're a wonderful mother to her. Oh, thank you. I'll tell her that. You have to agree. See, they say I'm good. Joyce, it's 30:07 in the video and I can't stand watching anymore, even with Jules's commentary. Where did you dip out?
My brother has a, I don't know if I've ever seen this mix before.
See, she does talk about her brother, just not her sister-in-law. Can't stand watching anymore, even with Jules's commentary. Lisa wants me to make myself stab my own eardrums. I'm out. Good for you, Joyce. Look after your own mental health. Oh, hang on. There's another one I need to press the button on. Carolina, 3047.
Okay, so we've shown the earrings. These little...
Oh, did you not want to talk about the dishcloth enough? Thank you, Jules. I asked you to do this one because of exactly this moment, and you got it precisely. I can imagine her editor leaving it in. He must have the same feeling as we do, and he wants to expose her as well. She'll show us her true face. We just need to watch. She hates PR and being paid for it. Have I gone on about dishcloths enough? Who says something like this? She must have got feedback from them as she didn't like, and her editor couldn't hide it. She hates her job. That's the thing. She wants to get stuff for free, but she doesn't want to actually mention it or show it properly or do anything. I'm a hard worker. If you were a hard worker, you'd do B-roll of your PR, you'd give some information about it, you'd show swatches, and you'd be on the floor with Will making cardboard boxes. Or, rather that, you'd be on the floor in your empire upstairs making the fucking boxes on your own, because it's your line of lipsticks. Carolina, I wonder how much money, right, if she ever makes any fucking, what's the word, profit from this makeup line, lipstick line, how much of that will she share with Will and John? 3136.
Right? And she was saying that, oh, I know what it was. It was someone, what people are wearing on the streets of New York.
What is it with that thing that she does? You can watch as many vlogs as you want, but you'll never be one of those stylish girls at the streets of European capitals. What is more, you'll never visit them, Lisa, because you're too stupid to fill the passport application. I swear, right, if she ever comes to the UK, I'm going to meet her flight. Lisa, you made it. Amanda, yes, me and I. When other influencers go to places, they vlog on the street, they take photos and an engaging travel report. Lisa goes, you get her outfit, the hotel room, her pyjamas and cashmere rag, her usual table and breakfast, which is always the same, her buying another 50 bags, her plate with a burger and Coke, her eating the top of her pizza, some tale of a poor salesperson trying to earn commission from her by treating her to a $100 steak. Repeat. Convinced she looks like a cool model off duty while looking like a hillbilly retard. Then she flies back full of her own importance, feeling satisfaction after blowing another 30k, while her family pander to her every whim, packing lipsticks, unpacking boxes, steaming, cooking, driving, selling. Oops, hang on. Twitchy finger. Do. Come on. Ted had a really nasty chesty cough and I forgot, and I showed him the thumbnail of her in a Frank Spencer hat and his poor head went purple because he started coughing and he couldn't stop then. Right. Do. Repeat. Convinced she looks like a cool model off duty while looking like a hillbilly retard. Then she flies back full of her own importance, feeling satisfaction after blowing another $30,000, while her family pander to her every whim, packing lipsticks, unpacking boxes, steaming, cooking, driving, selling crap she doesn't want. New York fine dining, Broadway shows, theatre, museums, music, Central Park, architecture, art, vintage shops. Could there be a city more full of amazing things? And Lisa sits in her room at 5 p.m. eating the top off a shit pizza, whining about another missed handbag opportunity and her hair. I know, hillbilly housewives of North Carolina, they need to do that, don't they? Oh, we'd like you to star on. Oh, what, the Real Housewives of North Carolina? No, not exactly. Elizabeth, we know where your sweet spot is, Dumpkin, and it ain't your brain. Emily in Paris, she's nuts. I've never seen it, so I can't comment. I don't know. I'm easily intimidated by fashion, so we'll be going outside nude for the rest of the year. Send Tracy a pair of boots instead of a text. Mean studs. Is she in a motorcycle gang? We all bought Gucci shoes. The price is right. Come on down. Don't want any tips from you, Wormington idiot, and you don't have a job. Exactly. Honey, you were born in the 40s. Stop lying. I like secure. Try prison. Oh dear. Lisa, you are a salesgirl's dream. Sucker. When I put my ingredients in my clothes, should I add some vanilla essence? And cook on low for 3 hours. Keto Amigas. I find it interesting how obsessed you are with Lisa, having almost 550,000 followers while you have 2. Why such need to be an adult bully? YouTube is filled with interesting content. Yes, have your opinion, but being mean and jealous is not becoming. You've encouraged me to be a subscriber. Oh, have fun over there. How long before you're brain dead and screaming and running away? Panda, Lisa purchased her subscribers. Lisa is a narcissistic manipulator. The channel is called Exposed by Jules. It's unfortunate people fail to really listen to what Lisa spews. It's not mean to reiterate what Lisa displayed. It's analysing a narcissistic personality disorder. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. We enjoy Jules's commentary. Thank you very much, Panda, and you've said it better than I ever could. Sylvia, what exactly is everyone jealous of? I see nothing desirable about it. Exactly. They keep saying that to me, and I keep saying to them, what? What am I jealous of? Tell me. Because I'm not. I honestly am not. You could hand me her life tomorrow and I would hand it back in a flash. No, I don't want it. There is nothing, like I keep saying, there's nothing she's got other than an ensuite bathroom that I would want. Yet she takes about 100 of herself daily. She's so effed up. Yep, she's always taking photos of herself. I live in a small town in Texas, and her mother looks like any old lady in Walmart. Lisa should take her to a hair salon and get her an updated hairstyle or a weave. Skullets are out. That's the thing, I didn't see anything different with her mother. The way she talks about her, I thought she was another version of her. Big sunglasses, fucking bolt-on tits, do you know what I mean? Tight tops. And her mum's nothing like that. Helen, thanks Jules for thinking of me and my books. You're a sweetheart. Anytime, honey. Hey BB. Yay, first. Congratulations. Ashley, her whole family locked up during her packing and shipping like sweatshop workers. Just another fine example of her narcissistic personality disorder. While she shops for more, her products are perfect, but she cannot stop herself from buying. Oh, here we go. I'm going to have to make that bigger somehow. Cannot stop herself from buying. She thinks she's going to make hair products that... Oh, don't. You could be right there, Ashley. If she makes hair products, I'm whizzing through everything, I'm sorry. Bo, stocking a small amount to ensure a sellout at the launch is nothing but a strategy to create a sense of scarcity. What's up with my head today? But no, Lisa says she did it so the lipsticks are fresh. Yeah, right, whatever. Sure, Jan. Yvonne, I like the picture of you with the hat and the sunglasses. You look very cool and beautiful. Thank you very much, Yvonne. They're actually seeing glasses that went dark when you went out in bright light, and I love them. Motherfucking hated them, but hey-ho. Elizabeth, me too. Thank you, Elizabeth. Bo, why does her hair look like dry straw even with the arsenal of hair products she owns? I don't get it. She knows she's got frizzy hair, curly frizzy hair, so put something on it that stops it being frizzy. She goes on about the oil. Put the oil on when you come out of the shower, when it's towel dry. Put the oil on and leave it. Stop fuck-arsing about with it. Elizabeth, look how beautiful you are, Miss Jo. Thank you. I never had photos taken. I hated having my photo taken because of her and all the things shit she said. But I remember that day so well because we went to the seaside with her boyfriend. And he had these really cool sunglasses, and I kept going on about his sunglasses, and at the end of the day, he gave them to me. She had a face like a wet week. Anywho, I still have them. They're in my bedside drawer. And it's like, we used to watch, I was going to say Bottom, it wasn't on then. What am I thinking of? The Young Ones. Me and him used to watch The Young Ones and wet ourselves, and she fucking hated it. Because we were on the same wavelength and got the joke. She didn't like the programme and she hated that he'd sit with me and watch it. I'm sure in her head she thought I was trying to fucking take him away from her or something because she's twisted like that. But and then one of my favourite memories, and people would be like, how do you remember that? I remember it because it was very, 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 very rare that anyone ever stood up for me. They always joined in with her picking on me. So there was this one day, me and him were doing a crossword, and she's like, ask me one. So he said, extinct bird, 4 letters. And she went, oh, dodo. She didn't say dodo. She went, swan. And that was it. Me and him were on the floor. And then every so often in conversation, he'd say, do you know what I haven't seen in ages is a swan. Fuck off. Oh, well. Never give Lisa a break, Jules. Okay. Hannah, so glad you're back, Jules. Sorry for my late comment, but I got really down because you make me laugh so much. Ah, I don't want you getting down, honey. If I disappear, watch some old ones that you haven't seen if they make you laugh, because I don't want you not laughing. Elizabeth, Lisa is the queen bee. The rest of the family are drones. One big buzzing nest. We're a family organisation, yeah, where you do fuck all but cost everyone money and time. 1412.
I won't just go get them first thing in the morning. So thank you. So it'll go out at night. I won't just go.
It's sad. I don't go out at night. Jed said, what's she scared of? Someone's going to fucking walk away with her. This is why doesn't she bring John with her? I said, I'm surprised she didn't send John for them. He does everything else. She doesn't go out at night. Is she a reverse vampire? Could well be. Mystical fairy, lol, who knows? Ashley. Well, she is batshite crazy. Malva, she might get lost. She's scared of the dark. Such a child. Elizabeth. Wanda, Piers Morgan does a fantastic documentary on the fact that Meghan was never pregnant, but used prostheses to fake it. Now there is new certifiable evidence to prove this fact. It is documented and in the hands of lawyers working for the royal family. Why would... I don't know, he's obviously bamboozled by her. I was going to say, why did Harry go along with that? Because I did hear somewhere that she'd had a hysterectomy. And I knew that fucking slut dropping in the hospital wasn't when she was pregnant, if she ever was pregnant. So I might go and dig that out. Some days I can take Piers and other days I can't. I'm sure he's got a... he thinks about sorry, I can't do two things at once anymore. He does say what I'm thinking a lot of the time, but there are some times when you're like, Piers, what the fuck? So, it's like when he interviewed that woman off of that oh, here we go, her off that thing with that bloke. What? Right, it was on Netflix. Baby Dear, is that what it was called? That was really good. If you haven't seen that, you should watch that. She was fucking crackers. Absolutely insane. And it's so funny because the pub that she used to annoy him in, that's the pub that Amy Winehouse used to go to all the time. It's a really well-known pub in, I was going to say Kensington. Kentish Town. 1620, is that the one I'm doing? Oh, please help. Jewel, 1623. Don't worry, Jules. I took one for the team and ordered. Oh, did you? Some just to see. Oh, cool. Oh, now I'm excited. Yes, I know I gave her money, but it's a hobby of mine to order crap from influencers within reason and give honest reviews in real life to people I know. The area I'm in is in an ice storm and I won't have mail for at least 4 days. Stay tuned. Ooh! Do you do videos, Jill? If you don't, can I say what you say in another video? Because people don't always watch my comments. It's like a little group of us that watch this, and most people, they sort of whiz past it and don't bother. But if I did a dedicated video on her lipstick saying what somebody else had said, I wouldn't say your name if you didn't want me to. Oh, that's going to be really interesting. Let me know if you get cat hair in the box. I'm really interested to know that. Bonnie, well, I'm impressed and thank you. Sounds like everyone should chip in and buy a whole box of chocolate wobbles. Wombles! Wobbles. Looking forward to finding out your impressions. That's probably spell check that changed it, isn't it? Wanda, please do let us know how it is. Patty Cakes, I bought the gold ring she made, but I shipped it back. I ordered a size 7 and it came as a half size too small. I didn't care for the teeth on the ring either. Does anyone remember the Jaclyn Hill disaster? Yep. People bought her lipsticks and later posted pics of it having foreign products in it. I haven't put this back. Duh. Do-do-do-do. It was a huge disaster. I hope Lisa's lipstick has better results. Yeah, there was hair in it and little bobbly bits and all sorts. That's when Raw Beauty Christie sort of went viral because she bought a microscope and looked at it. That was a fun time, wasn't it, Bonnie? I thought the same thing with Jaclyn Hill's lipsticks. I thought the ring was ugly, but that's just my taste. Thing is, right, they make a big fuck off ring that's supposed to be a speaking point. You know, like cocktail rings and things. A big ring, but they never make it in big sizes for people with big hands that would make a big ring look good. I don't get it. Sizist. Bonnie, Wanda, won't it be fun to hear a real review? I can't wait. I'm really excited now. And I will be fair, if you get them and you say they're good, that's great. I'm happy for her if they are. But I'm really curious to know what they're like. Wanda, Bonnie, oh yes, especially since Lisa said she made the lipsticks and packaging as cheap as possible. I'm sure everyone will love hearing that after paying $25 a tube. But that's the thing, they don't hear it. That sort of skips over their brain. And then when I mention it, that she never said that. She's never been horrible to anybody. She. And it's like, ugh. Mystical Fairies, thanks for taking one for the team. Can't wait to hear how you get on with them. I hope they're really good and I hope you really like them, Jill. But yeah, I'm interested to know. Jane, the management announcement doesn't work. Nobody's listening. People keep eating and drinking. I don't know what to do. Hannah, she still doesn't say where they were made. I bet in China. Yeah, I'm thinking China. A lot, like I said though, Hannah, a lot of makeup is made in China and it's perfectly fine. But if she's scraping and going for the cheapest option, I dread to think what's in them. Hannah, her continuously putting her hair back is so annoying, isn't it? I was going to say something, but I didn't want to draw attention to it, and then everyone else go, oh, I can't see anything else now. No, Lisa, you don't have lots and lots of long hair that needs to be tucked away. Stop it. Run for your lives. I thought I was the only one who noticed that. So annoying. No, you're not alone. Peg, it looks so dried out and the ends look very damaged. Scarecrow hair. Slice of cake, Miss Sally. Elizabeth, look out for extensions coming back, yeah. It won't be long, will it? She's missing that, having something to throw behind her hair. Her head. Ooh, this is a long one. Mystical Fairies, Bonnie. I just put in whatever veggies that we have in the fridge and freezer into my soup, plus lentils, chickpeas and red kidney beans, butter beans, etc. I also batch cook stir fries as well to mix it up with a bit with meals. Cool. Bonnie, great. I'm going to make soup this week. I roast quite a few veggies as well. Thank you for sharing. There's always chicken soup as well. If you get a roast chicken and then you just put the whole carcass in with some vegetables and let that boil. I did that. I only ever did it once, and it was gone in about 3 minutes because my friend Sarah was going on about her mum making chicken soup, and the little fella, he would never leave Granny's house when Granny made chicken soup, and it was like, I'm always throwing the carcass out. I might as well do that, and it was yummy. Mystical Fairies, I love roasted veggies, especially roasted potatoes. I like roasted Brussels as well. They're really nice. Love potatoes too. Pretty much any vegetable I enjoy except for kale. She loves kale in her soup. Well, that might be a way to try it, Bonnie. I've tried so many different ways to eat kale and I just can't get it down. Other greens I have no problem with. Cabbage. I love dark green cabbage. Find kale is more palatable in soup, so that's how I eat it now. Also meant to ask you how you and your family are getting on with all the winter storms. Well, maybe I will try one more time. Winters aren't that bad. We've had heavy rain for a few days and a ton of wind. It only snows here about every 10 years. How has your weather been? If I feel like I'm interrupting a conversation here. We're in the middle of summer at the moment. We've just had 5 days of rain, which was much needed, and already have had one heat wave of 3 days of 33 degrees Celsius. My friend's out there now. He used to work with us in Butlins, and he was dating a girl from New Zealand, and when they finished working at Butlins, he went back to New Zealand. They split up, but he stayed there. Saw him once on Facebook and haven't seen anything again. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Which is quite hot for us where I am in New Zealand. February is usually our hottest month. Last time it snowed here where I live was 2012. Bonnie says jealous. That's my kind of weather. I always wanted to travel to New Zealand. I've heard so much about it and how beautiful it is. It's so green in places. Mystical Fairies, New Zealand is beautiful. I've been lucky enough to do a lot of travelling around it over the years, and there's so much to see and do. The only thing is that some things can be so expensive to buy here, but I do love living here. I'm not going to read anymore because it's a personal conversation by the sense of things, and I'm just nose aching into it. So I'll leave you two to chat. MJ, 1322. No, she's not happy. That's a question I'm asking all of you. I don't think she's happy at all. Nope. I think we all agree, don't we? And she's overcompensating with all the labels and shit she buys. Someone, in my opinion, who's happy does not have a fantasy life like she likes to tell us about. If Lisa was really happy, this would be the best part of her life. Oop. John retired, kids grown, living healthy parents. All those are blessings that she can't see because she's searching for something else to make her happy. I know, it's sad. She doesn't realise how lucky she is, does she? Elizabeth, not to embarrass Tech Help, but he has a sexy voice. I'll tell him that. Wanda, now that's something every mother loves to hear. Somebody, who was it said? Who was it? They said, I'm single. And it was like, oi. Get away from my son. I can't remember which one of you it was now. Fun. Yeah, I've told him before. People said he should do voiceover. Ow! Now, see, YouTube thought that was worth saying twice, Elizabeth. Melissa. She must be every service and healthcare industry worker's worst nightmare. I'm sure Morgan is still thanking her lucky stars Lisa finally moved on. And I was cackling when you commented on the laser treatments. Why would anyone spend dollars on lasers and then go back? Hang on, let me see if I pull this to there. Will it work? Yay! And then go back out in the sun over and over. She's so incredibly wasteful in so many ways. I know, isn't she? I looked up that V-beam because I wanted to see what it was, and it's for rosacea. She hasn't fucking got rosacea, but she will not give in until someone tells her she has. Anita, I have rosacea. No, you've got red skin where you rub and pull it when you're putting your makeup on, same as every fucker else. Rosacea's a different fucking kettle of fish altogether. Stupid woman. But yeah, she used to get laser peels and all sorts done, and then go back out in the sun in the summer. Winter was for getting all the peels and getting rid of all the damage, and then summer was going out and getting all the damage again. What? Someone make it make sense. Jane, she only ordered approximately 500 then. Tight as. God forbid she would have been left with a few. She isn't capable to run a business. She can't do maths. I know. But that's the thing. She isn't running it, is she? Poor John's having to do it. Ah, that's so nice. Westeros. Wow, Jules, you're gorgeous in the hat. Oh, thank you. I always thought I looked like a complete numpty. Wanda, talking about yellow nail polish, I think that's a hard colour to wear unless you have an olive skin tone. I agree. Classy lady, I had to stop watching. Good grief. Her videos are all over the place. 37,000 people viewed that video. Wonder how long they stayed. Laughed so hard when she said that woman looks like her. Boy, they must see her walking into Ulta Sephora. Yeah. Quick, get all the shit nobody else wants. She'll buy it. Hannah, I think I said that she would flip by finding out Estate. That I knew there was somebody. Yeah, you were right. She's not happy. She's hoarding it now. Peg's laughing. Hannah, I have heard that the new formulation is very good and not so drying and cakey. Well, they've taken the talc out, haven't they? So it should help. I've never used double wear. I used to remember everyone going on about it. But like I said, I found Bare Essentials, Bare Minerals, and it was like I never tried anything else after that then. Boy, is she in for a surprise if she's getting all her moles removed now and still going back into the sun. She obviously doesn't know that as she ages, more and more spots will appear from the past, and some of those will have to be biopsied and be cancer, even if it is a basal cell. Oh, just let me do that. Click that button. Thank you. It will be removed with surgery. If she doesn't learn that having your skin exposed in the sun, even wearing sunscreen, is going to do more damage, then she's dumber than I thought. And I didn't think that could be possible. Oh, she's thick as shit. Totally. Bonnie. Oh, brother. Why are we throwing up, Bonnie? What video was that? Oh, naturally, every person she used were high-end. It amazes me that she thinks she's that important. Narcs are like that. It's amazing. They think they're above everybody. Diane, have you noticed she says okay every few words? She's also getting so forgetful, not remembering the names of things. It's becoming very noticeable. I can't say anything, Diane. I can't finish a sentence most days, so... But yeah, she does do that to fill in the blank, isn't it? Okay, what shall I show next? Trisha, Jules, I'm with you. I also hate double-ended brushes. How are you supposed to store them without one end getting all messed up? And Deb says store them flat in a brush roll. But then you have to undo the brush roll, or you have to have it open on the table and you have to have space for it. And it's like, they're just a pain in the arse. I don't like them. I've got this, I don't know where I got it from. Christmas present from somebody or something. And it's like, it looks like a little toolbox tin. And I've got my double-ended brushes in there, and I keep them in there on the side because they're safe. But yeah, I hate, it's like, don't make double-ended brushes. I mean, maybe in a travel kit where they're always in a little brush roll and you use that one for when you go away, that's great. But I don't go anywhere, and I like mine in a thing. I've got all mine in an acrylic thing with a lid. And you can't put double-ended ones in there because they bottoms get squished. So I put them in that tin and then I completely forget about them. I never use them. Hannah, sleeping with those silly rollers. If she buys one of those heat brushes, her hair will have an upside-down flip in 5 minutes. Is that what she's wanting, an upside-down one? That's just going to look stupid on her. Elizabeth, Hannah, I'm interested in a heating brush. Do you have the name of a good one? Babyliss normally do really good heated brushes. Do you know what? Of all the things Lardy ever had, that DNA Tools thing, I always wanted to get hold of that because it looks really good. Does anyone ever remember that thing that she was selling? Hannah, those glasses, oh my, she looked ridiculous. Oh, they were huge. I didn't think she could get any bigger than the one she wears. Cynthia, Lisa, in my opinion, copied the Ravi Beauty Creator video. It sounds like it word for word. Not surprised. I'm not surprised Lisa did not give away any because she can't afford to. Formulated my arse, and her concern about freshness. She buys 10,000 backups of things, and holidays are on the calendar for years, you silly woman. I remember now, yeah, the lady that made the lipsticks. Are you saying that she's copied her descriptions of them or colours? She can't do anything off her own back. She copies everything, and people don't realise that yet. Hello? Not us lot, them lot over there. Wanda, if I'd been that hairdresser and she were telling me to hurry up, I would have told her, you need to reschedule. If you don't have time for me to do it right, reschedule. Don't tell me how to do my job. Well said, Wanda. Run for your lives. As a hairdresser, I'd have told her the same thing. However, in my 32 years as one, I've never once had a client rush me. I would not have her back as a client. She's unreal. Exactly. She's got no fucking thought for the hairdresser at all, has she? And then throwing her under the bus in her video. Oh, I need to go and get it done again because it's not done right. Whose fault's that? Wanda. Wonder if she's young or new and Lisa's intimidating her, or she thinks Lisa's someone special and she has to play up to her. She will get tired of her soon, like they all do. Peg, exactly. Yvonne. The queen bee and her elves, exactly. And her drones. Yes, Elizabeth. That sounds like such a sad name, doesn't it? My drones. If I was Will, I'd have refused to do it. It's your idea, your line. You wanted to make them. You fucking make the boxes. Mystical fairies. It's like she has detached herself from this lipstick business of hers. First, she doesn't know the amount of orders that she has. Then she doesn't get enough thank you cards printed off. She couldn't even be bothered to take her own product pictures for the website. Seems very unorganised. And I thought she'd be in there helping them pack and ship orders up, yeah. Because she's such a hard worker. Lena, lip fillers. Oh, we all know Lisa's got loads of them. Wanda, let's take a bet, ladies. Lisa with this Pilates magazine is too funny. So the more you look at the magazine book, the better you get at Pilates. Your core gets tighter. Your core gets tighter. Just diet, cool girl. Yay. Makes no sense. Well, I meant to look that up. Hang on. I need to do that. Hang on, let's get rid of all of these. The diet cool girl phenomenon often refers to a cultural, aesthetic or social trend rather than a single nutritional plan. It's characterized by the juxtaposition of consuming diet soda, specifically Diet Coke, as a trendy beverage accessory while simultaneously navigating wellness through curated, often aesthetic, healthy eating. The fuck? But she doesn't even do that. She drinks the Diet Coke, but she doesn't do the healthy eating, does she? Fucking Diet Cool girl. A load of bollocks. Mystical Fairies, thanks for speeding up the hair segment. You're welcome. She uses so many hair products. When my hair started to grow back after I finished cancer treatment, I found a shampoo I liked that didn't irritate my scalp. Exactly. I can't use anything that has SLS in it. It causes... Oops. It causes a rash, and I've been using it since, which has been about 5 to 6 years now. I think, well, back in the day when it was Liz Earle's line, she sold it now. All her stuff doesn't have SLSs in it, like the cleanser and all the rest of it. And she does shampoo and whatever, but if you've got one you love, you're better off sticking with it, aren't you? Sylvia, Ding Dong always says, you know how I am. All I know is she's an idiot. How would anyone know she likes fresh lipstick? What a stupid thing to say. Elizabeth, and yet she used testers and contacted herpes simplex complex. Who'd use the fucking tester? Valerie, you're too funny. Make my day. Thank you, Valerie. I'm glad I make you laugh. Mystical Fairies, I need a break. Soup and toast time. Don't forget mine. Matt, love the new edited intro, Jules. I had it for a while, then I stopped it. Now I've put it back because people keep saying they're spitting things and choking on things. Wanda, you can sure tell John is not sleeping in that bed, putting sheets on the bed with perfume bottles. That being said, though, Jed wouldn't give a shit what I put on the bed. He's not asked. Haha, make your husband speechless, take you on a date, then take him home and make him sleep in another bedroom. Well said, Wanda. Joyce, you look stinking cute in that cap. I love it. Oh, thank you. My mum said I look stupid. Mystical Fairies, why does she keep buying eyeshadow palettes? They're all the same colour. I may have a lot of eyeshadows, but at least they're all different. I know, that's what I keep saying. I may have... on average, lent more towards the purple side, but I do buy varying eyeshadow palettes. She's just buying cool tones and neutral tones over and over and over and over and over, and they're all the same. And then she says, I used that one. We know. Before you point to it, we know which one you used. Because it's the same as the one in the other palette and the one before that and the one before that. Mystical Fairies, 3946 to 4010.
I wear so many daggone colors, I don't even know what color to stock up on. I guess it would be like ivory beige, shell beige, rattan, and tawny. Maybe those. But
why do you need 4 different colours, for fuck's sake? Makes me glad I don't wear foundation or concealer. Can't stand the feel of it on my skin. No. But it's like, why do you need 4? Cynthia, her editor sends a Walmart pillow to mark her lippy launch. Lisa needs to send him some lippies or give him a raise. Seems kind of strange. Backhanded compliment. He has her number though. I thought it was quite nice that he got her the thing that she couldn't get. I thought it was sweet that he'd actually listened. Because you know most men, they don't pay attention. It goes in one ear and out the other, and you have to actually bang them on the head and tell them, look, that thing, there, yeah, I want that. But he actually listened and remembered and went and got it. I thought it was really sweet. Bonnie, so now she's an expert in lip liners, so she has a right to criticise other brands. What an ego. She's a connoisseur, don't you know? Mystical Fairies, finally made it to the end. Thanks for the laughs as always, and thank you for making it to the end. Bonnie, I always loved Barnes & Noble. Naturally, I could never leave without buying something, but it was fun. Yeah, I dare say, I mean, if they let you sit in there all day and mooch about and read stuff, do you know what I mean? It's only right to buy something on the way out, isn't it? That's my favourite bookstore. I wish we had one. Mind you, I don't leave the house, so it'd be no use anyway, would it? Bonnie, I could spend hours in any bookstore, but there's just something about Barnes and Noble. I love the smell of a new book as well. Joyce, in her video, Lisa said, it looks like I did something wonky there when applying her lip liner. Someone in her comment said, your lips are wonky. It got up to 10 likes before it was deleted. Oh, also there was this comment. No reply from Lisa yet. Can you tell us why your lip liners are better than all the others on the market? She'll never answer it, will she? Peg, there were only 500 orders. That's a shame after John put all that work into creating them for her. That hairstyle accentuates her 5-head, but I know she's probably still on a hair journey. You're right, Jules. She's disorganised and certainly doesn't care about her subscribers. I felt nervous having to thank you. I know. Fucking idiot. Valerie, hair looks exactly the same. Yep. She's hoarding now. Sounds like OCD. Where does she put it? She's got 8 clothes closets and 1 makeup closet and a big fuck off unit in the bathroom that she stores makeup in, and she's always hoarded. She's got more room now, Elizabeth, in everyone else's closets. Yeah, that'll be like she did in the other house. Poor Will couldn't find his own clothes for hers. Mulver. And a storage unit. Yeah, that was pushed about. Surely she'd drop that in some point and forget that she'd said it. I left it at the storage unit. I'm waiting for her to drop herself in it. But she has got a big enough house for all the shit she buys at the moment, so long as she purges every so often. Bonnie, what's the point of buying all the white t-shirts? I don't know, I zoned out. I mean, she said, didn't she, I can't even say which is the best because everyone's got different tastes, so why is she doing it? Pardon me. Any excuse to spend money. Maggie, what is with all the background noise? Hers or mine? If it's mine, if it's what you're hearing now, it's my dehumidifier and I can't turn it off, sorry. Hers, I don't know. I don't think there was any noise in hers, was there? I don't know. Let me know, Maggie, is it me or her? If it's me, it's the dehumidifier, sorry. Classy lady, I love my Revlon and L'Oreal lipsticks. Also on the high end, Charlotte Tilbury. 500 orders. They did not order that much to start with. So glad I do not worry about tanning. I love being pale. Double wear is too dry for my skin. So glad it's been redone. Will you try it when they've redone it, do you think? Give it a go, see what it's like. Bonnie, you look great in that hat. I could never wear one. I always look so ridiculous. That's how I felt. I look like a numpty in a hat. Oh, she kicked up such a stink she made me wear one on my wedding day. And I felt like a right numpty in it. Because she'd spent all her life telling me that I look stupid in a hat, so why make me wear one? Parents, I bet you look beautiful in a hat, Bonnie. They still do Quacker Factory in the US. Oh, that's good. I haven't purchased anything from them in a long time. So did you have stuff as well? Cool. She used to do some cool t-shirts as well. But like I said, I had a clear out and I ended up giving everything away or selling it because they were like so much bigger than I was. And I went through a phase where I was buying clothes for someone who was 2 sizes bigger than me because that's how big I thought I was, and I'm not. So, Panda, your picture is adorable. Thank you. Bonnie, okay, I hang my head in shame, but when everyone was saying that they didn't think Blanche was happy, the old saying popped into my mind, you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. I'm sorry that sounds so nasty, but she really frustrates me. But that sums things up, doesn't it? She can dress for her fantasy life, but she's still in Wilmington. Joyce, Lisa fries herself in the sun, then she has the damage that the sun caused removed, then she goes out in the sun and fries her skin again, only to go get the damage removed, over and over again. She obviously has more money than sense, obviously. Wouldn't you think? I don't know. See, here, she wouldn't be able to do that dance, because whoever she goes to have it removed would say, I'm not doing that again unless you treat yourself with a bit more respect and stop going out and cooking in the sun. End of. But it seems like in America people are worried to say anything like that in case they get sued or whatever. Bonnie, the strawberries and cream Pepsi sounds amazing. I'll be keeping an eye out for it. I hope you can find it, Bonnie. I really like it. Joyce, is it just me, but when she says, oh my god, I want to throw my computer across the room and stomp on it for good measure. It's not just you. Peg, so many words this wannabe teacher doesn't pronounce correctly. It's like nails on a chalkboard, isn't it? Mulva, it's not just you. Bonnie, the rings are so pretty. It looked like it was on your right hand. I stand corrected. I get confused as well when I'm watching people on videos. I think it's on their other hand. Thank you. I have a 2-ingredient bread recipe. No kneading or yeast, just mix, set and bake. Yeast and I have never gotten along. Yes, I make soda bread as well, and that doesn't need yeast. I forgot about that. See, but the thing is, if you can't keep flour, because you end up with weevils in it, don't you? So if there was a way of freezing flour or something so that you've always got it for emergencies, but it's, you go out to get it then and everyone's nicked it all off the shelves. Lourdes, she's letting you know she's washing the clothes before wearing them. She's watching you. Well, if it makes her wash clothes before she wears them, I'm glad. She could be getting all sorts up her coochie, fucking putting clothes on before she's washed them. Carolina, 1414. It says 5:30.
Morning. So thank you. So it'll go shit, and they told me they'd be ready today at 5:30, and I said, I don't go out at night. I won't just go get them first.
I don't go out at night. She's an odd bod. It's not night. She probably was hoping the UPS guys would come to pick it up. Also, the people just bought them. Doesn't mean they'll like them. So far, I also didn't see any other YouTuber talking about them or reviewing them. Didn't she send any to her YouTube friends? Doesn't look like it. We were saying that. Isn't that what you'd do? If you were that proud of them and you knew they were that good. Didn't she send any to her YouTube friends? Did you hear anything, ladies? Yeah, anyone that watches Mummy's Makeup and thing and Marnie and that lot, did she send them any? Joyce, Sig-Run leather jacket. Oops. Eves. Brand Eves. Australia. $1,656.87. Whoa. Not even I was wiping my butt. Not even if I was wiping my butt with $100 bills. That is ridiculous. Mulva's laughing. Wow. Tracy, it's funny when you said that you don't think she's finished school. Has she ever mentioned graduating? She talks ad nauseum about childhood stories, but never graduation of college stories. Didn't she say she went to college for a bit and then she left? Because she couldn't cope. Carolina, 106.
But I think they're 100% organic cotton. I think they say sateen or something, cotton printed, but they're just so pretty. I mean, that...
So she gets cotton sheets, yet sleeps in polyester shit. I don't get it. Yeah, that makes no sense, does it? Pandas in the desert. Little elves. How condescending. Can't stand her. No, you and me both. Techie Jen, 4248. What happened? Yeah! I have tea with her every Sunday. I did. Her and Philippe. Look up in West Virginia. She's turning the simple act of applying lipstick into rocket science. I know. I hate watching her put lipstick and lip liner on. It grosses me out. Pandas in the desert. The morale in the shipping department. What a bish. She's something else. What a narc. Mystical Fairies. Decided to pick one of your older videos to watch, and oh boy did I pick a good one. Wow, what a rant. It's like she's having a temper tantrum, and the way she attacked that poor woman who left her a comment standing up for Lisa. She really shows her true narcissistic colours in this video, and the gaslighting and her attitude towards her subscribers. Just wow. How dare her subscribers be curious and ask questions. That was the thing though. She said she did a video outside of a shop and she said she'd bought all this stuff, and then she said she was having a week off or 2 weeks off to spend time with the family. Then she comes back with her nose like that, and we're all like, what the fuck happened to her nose? You knew I was going to talk about it. All she had to do was say, yeah, I know the elephant in the room's my nose. I'm going to do the Friday haul, then I'll talk about this in the next video. But she didn't. And then she got a fucking face on because anyone dared to ask what happened to your nose. She's so thin-skinned. Yep, cannot believe how long this rant went on for. 1:08 to 26.
Don't say that you are for women and then insult another grown woman. Who would do that? If I thought for 1 minute, it could make me cry to think about in making one woman in this world feel bad about themselves. I would never do it. I would never do it.
Would you not? You just have during this whole video by attacking your subscribers who left you comments asking about your nose, and that poor woman in the elevator you bitched about in another video. Yeah, she would never do that though. I was going to say I cannot believe she posted this to YouTube, but it's Lisa, so yes, I can believe it. Sorry Jules, I have to double speed this, otherwise I may not get to the end. Oh yeah, I do all her videos on double speed if I'm not recording them. So what I used to do back in the day, now I have to have them on normal speed. But yeah, whiz through it as much as you can. But yeah, she took this one down. It was just handy that I'd kept it. Finally made it to the end. Wow, just wow. I have no words for this video. Thanks for the video. Also, our dachshund is always under blankets too. Bridget, the little chi, she spent all her time buried under blankets. It was funny. You never saw her. Elizabeth, don't tell us I love you. You dumpkin only love yourself. Exactly. Yes, we need to know when she sharpened her lip liner. Stop being jealous. I just stumbled onto this channel. Honey, you idiot. I'm not involved in your vacuous life and I don't want you involved in mine. If it's a family business, why don't you as a CEO know how many of these lookalike lipsticks and lip liners were sold and how many more need to be ordered? And why do John, Brooke and Wheel have to be involved? Exactly. Stop lying. You were not involved in the formulation or creative process involved in making those lipsticks. No, she was like, I need it a bit more boingy and slicky and yummy. And they'd send her the same thing back again and she'd go, oh yeah, that's perfect. The only stuff in your head, dopey, is cotton wool. She could have used that instead of her Q-tips. One day her hair will fall out with all the stuff she puts in her over-fried hair and all the sun damage on her skin. The rates of skin cancer are on the rise. Lisa, do you also have contour up your nose as well as on the tip? God, you're a bore. And you're neither wild nor crazy as you don't go out after the sun goes down and is in her gym jams by 5 and in bed at 7. I know, it's sad, isn't it? And she's like, you should get up at 5:30. It's amazing. Not if I have to go to bed in the middle of the fucking afternoon, it's not. You can't take the pressure, numpty. You don't do anything. Pilates. She doesn't even have the muscle mass or strength to do Pilates. What muscle am I working on? Your most toned muscles, Lisa, are the ones in your big mouth. Malva, I'm only 15 minutes in and she's driving me nutty with her hair. She constantly pushes her hair away as if it's long and getting in the way. There's barely any hair to push away and I want to chop off the string ends. I know, it's annoying us all. I mean, we're all keeping quiet about it, weren't we? It's like, I won't say anything. Stop fucking with your hair! Elizabeth, which clothes are made of tinsel? I thought that's what goes on Christmas trees. You and me both. She's making a point of saying I'm washing clothes before wearing them because she doesn't want Jules to worry. Elizabeth, what's hubba hubba? She's turning into a skeleton. Must have osteoporosis. Hasn't she got osteopenia or whatever it is, the step before? But she's done nothing about it. Mulva, low morale and she might have to buy them lunch. She should have ordered an entire tray of sandwiches, salads, chips, cookies and drinks ahead of time. So inconsiderate and selfish. Yep. She'd never think to do that, would she? But like I said, they could have made it a family thing. Like order in a load of food, have it in the middle of the table and sit around the dinner table, the dining room table and make boxes. I remember a neighbour of mine back in the day used to stuff envelopes for money, and I used to go around her house and some of her mates did, and we'd get a couple of bottles of wine and we'd help her and we'd all sit there stuffing envelopes for her. That's what she could have done. And like I said, if she was a hard worker, she'd have done it herself. Jane, hi Jules. Yes, my granddaughter goes off upstairs to choose a nail polish. I apply it, but she can do a better job. One day her little friend was here too. I wish you'd seen that little girl do her own French tips. I've never been able to do French tips. Looked like they were done professionally. I was stunned. 8 years old. Your rings are beautiful. Thank you, hon. They're born with makeup brushes and nail polish bottles in their hand now, aren't they? They not like when we were little. We didn't big red cheeks like Aunt Sally. SM sucks. Will is the only member of that dysfunctional family to have a real shot at life. Just like with Brooke, John's not standing up for Will with his demented wife. Will being used to pack her vanity project, lip products. That poor guy and Brooke. If I were Bryce's parents, I'd be holding my breath in a panic, hoping my son doesn't marry that mess. We've yet to see if it actually happens. Oh, we got to the end. Is there anybody on the naughty step? Nope. And did anyone come in while we were talking? No. So we've got to the end, folks. And if you've got here with me, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.